Good vibes. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. You know me, I don't want that energy around me, you know.
MoneyBagg Yo was living his best life with his girl, Ari Fletcher Yolno. The whole flexin' couple vibes until the world found out she was creeping with Lil Baby behind his back. Let's break down how this wild situation went down, and more importantly, how MoneyBagg really reacted when the receipts dropped. For those who don't know, MoneyBagg Yo is one of Memphis's hottest rappers. Known for his street bangers and his high-profile love life with Ari Fletcher. Ari, whose real name is Ariana Fletcher, is a social media influencer and entrepreneur from Chicago. With millions of followers and a brand empire she built herself. MoneyBagg and Ari have been together since 2019, and their relationship has always been all over social media. He's been spoiling her with Lamborghinis, Birkin bags, and crazy expensive gifts, you name it. They looked like the ultimate power couple. Him stacking hits in the studio, her leveling up her brand, both of them flexing their success. But behind all those Instagram posts and PDA, some messy real-life drama was brewing. The streets had been whispering about Ari and other dudes for a minute, but nobody had the receipts. Until recently, when everything blew up in the most public way possible. What makes this even crazier? This had been going on for months, maybe even longer without MoneyBagg knowing. Maybe he knew and just decided to play it cool while doing his own thing on the side. And don't get it twisted. Ari Fletcher isn't just some regular Instagram model. Shorty's independent, got her own money, businesses, and a huge following. That level of independence probably made it easier for her to move however she wanted without worrying about anyone holding her accountable. To really understand how this mess started, we gotta rewind to when the rumors first surfaced. It all began with blogger Woo Lady dropping some serious tea. According to her, Ari Fletcher and influencer Tatiana Chanel had been beefing over Lil Baby. For context, Tatiana Chanel is Boston Richie's girl, known for her messy, viral drama online, but apparently, she was also in the mix with Lil Baby, making this whole situation even more chaotic. The fact that multiple women were allegedly fighting over the same guy shows just how messy this really was. Woo Lady spilled all the details using code names. Ari Fletcher was lip gloss, Jada Wayo was lashes, and Tatiana was voodoo. And according to her, lip gloss and voodoo were straight up going at it over Lash's baby daddy.
Lip gloss and voodoo dog fighting for Lash's lip gloss cuss Lash's because she found out voodoo dog is on that dick too.
She said the whole situation was so obvious. You could spot it from Times Square like it was literally out in the open for everyone to see. According to Woo Lady, this wasn't some low-key, hush-hush affair. Nah, this was bold in disrespect where pretty much everybody around knew exactly what was happening. She even pointed out that when they were in Times Square, you could literally see it play out. Tit was that blatant to anyone paying attention.
And it's on, like you could see it in New York, like in Times Square, like it's like 3D, it's like right there. Like everyone can see the bullshit, like it's right there for you. Yes. So when we went to Times Square and we seen it, we said no! We said no!
This is when people started connecting the dots on why Ari and Jada's friendship completely fell apart. These two used to be ride or die, posting together, supporting each other's brands. Showing up to each other's events seemed like a genuine bond, but then Jada started acting different, and nobody really knew why. At first, people assumed maybe it was jealousy, especially since Ari was flexing with all these expensive gifts from MoneyBagg and living that high life. But now, the truth is out. Jada pulled back because she found out her so-called friend was messing with her baby daddy behind her back. The breaking point came during a TikTok live. Someone in the comments asked her about the rumors with Ari and Lil Baby. Instead of dodging it, Jada casually confirmed it. She was literally talking about her skincare routine, how she'd been on spironolactone before starting Accutane, when the question popped up. And without skipping a beat, she said, "Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like, straight facts. No dramatics. Just the truth."
Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like, literally, let's not talk about that.
The way she said it was so nonchalant, like she was just stating something everyone already knew. She wasn't emotional. She wasn't trying to stir drama. She was simply confirming facts. That casual delivery hit different because it showed. She wasn't hearing this for the first time, and she didn't stop there. When people in the comments noticed, she didn't even hesitate. She doubled down. Ben, like this wasn't no recent thing. This been happening for a long time. According to Jada, that one word been told, the whole story. This wasn't a recent fling, or some new drama that had been going on for months, maybe even years. That confirmation alone sent shockwaves. Through social media, here was Lil Baby's baby mama, calmly revealing that this messy situation had been simmering for a long time. This was the moment that confirmed it. Jada was straight up saying her baby daddy had been messing around with MoneyBagg Yo's girl, and once that hit the streets, chaos. Now it wasn't just whispers or speculation. This was coming straight from someone who actually had the receipts. The timing of Jada's revelation also explained a lot of past awkward moments. Remember, when Ari and Jada appeared on Impact ATL together, fans noticed some serious tension between them. Ari was clearly wondering why Jada was acting cold. And now we know why. Jada already knew what was going on behind the scenes. Viewers could literally feel the awkward energy on camera. Ari was trying to figure out why her friend was being distant, but Jada wasn't giving her anything. Probably sitting there thinking about how this girl was playing in her face while messing with her baby daddy. The fact that Jada kept all of this to herself for so long says a lot. She could have exposed Ari ages ago, but instead, she chose to handle it with some class, just distancing herself quietly rather than spilling everything publicly. But once rumors started circulating online, she felt she had no choice but to confirm what she already knew. Here's where things get even messier. Ari Fletcher has been with MoneyBagg Yo since 2019, which means if Jada's telling the truth, she's been sneaking around on him for years. But wait, this isn't even the first time Ari's name has come up in cheating allegations. Remember, when Cardi B publicly accused Ari of allegedly messing with Offset while he was still married? According to Cardi, Ari was one of Offset's side chicks during that marriage.
So this pattern? It's nothing new for Ari. Seems like Shorty has a thing for getting involved with taken men, especially rappers already in committed relationships. That Offset situation alone was messy. Cardi discovering multiple women her husband was allegedly involved with, and Ari allegedly being one of them. So her getting mixed up in the MoneyBagg drama while already in a relationship, not exactly shocking. But what really blew people's minds was Ari's reaction once this news dropped. Most people in her position would be scrambling, posting long explanations, issuing denials, trying to control the narrative. Not Ari. She stayed completely unbothered. The girl kept posting her workout clips, brand promos, lifestyle content like the biggest relationship scandal of the year wasn't even happening around her. That unbothered energy got people thinking this might have been a calculated move. Maybe Ari wanted this to come out. Maybe she was tired of being the one embarrassed by MoneyBagg's own cheating and decided it was time he felt the same heat. And speaking of MoneyBagg, he hasn't exactly been a saint either. Over the years, he's been exposed cheating multiple times. There was the girl from his hometown who came forward with receipts, screenshots, photos, even proof of him sending money, showing he'd been talking to her while still with Ari. Then another woman posted texts proving MoneyBagg was clearly stepping out, making plans to see her and telling her how much he missed her, all while supposedly committed to Ari. And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. This girl had been messing with MoneyBagg for months. Screenshots, videos, receipts, you name it, she had it. And every time one of these situations came out, Ari ended up looking like the fool, while MoneyBagg just shrugged it off like nothing happened. Each time he got caught cheating, Ari would drop some cryptic posts about loyalty or respect on social media, only to take him back a few days later. Her followers would flood her comments telling her to leave him, but she'd defend him like everything was perfectly fine. The cycle was always the same. MoneyBagg gets exposed, Ari gets embarrassed, posts some subliminal messages, then a few days later, they're back to posting each other like nothing happened. He'd buy her another expensive gift, they'd jet off on some lavish vacation, and the pattern would repeat. But let's be real, you can only be embarrassed so many times before you decide to get even. Maybe that's exactly what this whole Lil Baby situation was, a little payback. Think about it. If your man had been publicly cheating on you, humiliating you in front of millions of followers, wouldn't you want a little revenge? And what better way than with someone even bigger? Lil Baby, platinum albums, sold-out tours, streaming numbers through the roof, arguably more successful than MoneyBagg, and definitely stacking more cash. For Ari to be messing with him while still in a relationship, that's an upgrade in every way possible. The street's been talking. Lil Baby doesn't play when it comes to women. Cars, trips, expensive gifts, he's known to spoil the women he's involved with. So for Ari to be getting that kind of attention while still with MoneyBagg, that's ultimate disrespect. Not only is she cheating, but she's being treated better by the side dude than her actual man. That hits hard, especially for someone like MoneyBagg, who prides himself on taking care of his woman. And the timing? Perfect. It looks like Ari was ready to end the relationship anyway, but instead of quietly cutting him off, she let this play out publicly, making him look foolish for once. After years of him embarrassing her with his cheating, she finally got her revenge. And as soon as the news broke, the streets went wild, everyone waiting to see how MoneyBagg would respond. Would he snap on social media, deny everything, or just quietly deal with it behind the scenes? Would he go at Lil Baby directly, try to win Ari back? The anticipation was insane. Everybody wanted to see how MoneyBagg would handle being on the receiving end of this public humiliation. But his response? Probably the most telling part of the whole saga. Instead of addressing the allegations, MoneyBagg posted an Instagram story flexing $500,000 in cash, stacks on stacks, neatly banded, just laid out like a statement. No caption, no explanation, just money. He was sending a message. I'm still good. I'm still winning.
But let's be real. Flexing like that usually says the opposite. When someone posts stacks of cash right after getting exposed, it's a classic cover-up move. Deep down, MoneyBagg was probably hurt, embarrassed, and feeling disrespected. But showing that publicly in the rap game, that's a no-go. Vulnerability can cost you your credibility and respect. Think about it from his point of view. Your girl's been creeping with another rapper for years, her baby mama just confirmed it to the entire world, and now everybody's looking at you like the fool who didn't see it coming. That type of public humiliation messes with any man's ego, especially someone in the spotlight like MoneyBagg. The cash flex was his way of saying, I'm still winning. I don't need her. But anyone who's been through relationship drama knows that if you really didn't care, you wouldn't feel the need to prove it to anyone. The fact that he posted it, yeah, it definitely got to him. What makes this even messier is the fact that MoneyBagg and Lil Baby move in the same circles. They're both top-tier rappers, probably share mutual friends and attend the same events. This isn't just a breakup, it's about respect. In hip-hop, having another man take your woman is one of the biggest slights you can face. It's not just about losing a relationship, it's about looking weak in the streets and losing clout. Other rappers are gonna be talking, wondering if MoneyBagg didn't know what was going on, or if he did and just couldn't do anything. For Ari though, this could actually be a win. She walks away from a relationship where she was publicly disrespected, and she gets to do it with the last laugh. If the rumors are true about Lil Baby spoiling her, she's upgrading her lifestyle too. And instead of being the victim of MoneyBagg's cheating, she flipped the script, becoming the one in control, the one making power moves. That kind of energy commands respect from anyone who's tired of seeing her get played. For MoneyBagg, this is a straight-up L. Not only did he lose Ari, he lost it to another rapper, and the whole world knows it. That level of public embarrassment hits hard, especially when your reputation and respect are on the line. MoneyBagg's confidence, yeah, that's taking a hit. Every time he hits the stage now, people are gonna be thinking about this whole situation. And the wild part, this entire mess could have been avoided if both of them had just kept it real from the jump. If MoneyBagg hadn't been cheating, maybe Ari wouldn't have felt the need for revenge. If Ari wasn't happy, she could have just walked instead of creeping around. But pride, ego, and public image got in the way, and that's exactly how these celebrity relationships go. Too much money, too much fame, too much pressure, even when it's obvious the relationship isn't working. Now both of them are dealing with the fallout in front of millions of people. And the social media reaction? Absolutely wild. People are taking sides, some supporting Ari for getting her revenge.